We are live. Good afternoon. Or, let me just get this copied. Welcome, everyone who is. Currently, we have no one, but welcome to you after the fact that when this video is uploaded. Last stream, the stream I did on Friday, it's got 38 views. That is impressive compared for someone. So, I guess because of the guest we had on, we had Zelensky. We had Zelensky on and you know what? He might be coming in today. You never know. Volodymyr Zelensky might be coming in today. But that is beyond the point. We have lots to talk about. We've got Jebba Ellis. We got Decentralization to talk about. What's going on in France and a bit more, including with Mark Hamill. And how he possibly unintentionally was promoting Nazis in Ukraine. So let's get on with it. We'll give 3 minutes for people to join. And tomorrow we're supposed to have a big guest in the form of my friend Danny from Young American for Liberty, and we are going to be talking about strategies going forward into 2024. That's one of the topics I hope to. And we've got someone in a chat. Welcome. So, without further ado, we will actually start our topic with Jebba Ellis. Oh boy, what a a failed lawyer, and so much more. So, I'm gonna bring it up. So, Evan Kilgore wrote this: Jebba Ellis knowingly admitted to making false claims during her 2020 election fraud tour. It's ironic because she was an avid Trump hater before then and almost lost her license to practice law because of it. So now she's taking out on Trump and his supporters and crying victim. From Evan Kilgore on Twitter. Go follow this account. And then there's another one who has also been promoting, who I think is currently watching. It's American for USA on Twitter. Go follow that account, please. Shout out to that account, who is, I think, is watching right now. Comment if you're watching, my friend. And so I will get back. So we've got some, and here is some more. We got even, this was from the 15th, so like 2 days ago. We're just checking. So currently, let's see. And she's trying to act like it. There's a difference between you, Jebba Ellis, and Marsha Blackburn, and don't try to act like you've always been on the Trump bandwagon, because you're not. You are not on the Trump bandwagon at all. So, and there's also this. So what I'm getting at is why he's going on. She made some false statements when it was concerning the 2020 fraudulent election. And here's the Laura Loomer So, looks like failed former Trump lawyer Janet Ellis is threatening to blackmail President Trump. This looks like a threat to me. Janet has been shopping herself around to the DeSantis campaign and even Vivek campaign, hoping someone will scoop some sloppy seconds up. Then this one is also Marissa Hanson. Janet Ellis is nothing but a distraction from what we need to be focused on. Kind of agree. Forget her, Rebel, Cardello, and the other Sims. They are all paid to this. I get what she's saying, okay? And listen, they definitely are being paid off by the DeSantis campaign. They are 100%, and this will probably end up coming out. We see Bill the Shill Mitchell. We see so many others are being paid off. But here's someone who's not paid. Red Eagle Politics. What a base man. Go give this man a follow. He is one of the best covers of politics, one of the best political accounts on Twitter and channels on YouTube. Go give him a follow. I would 100% one day like to have him on the stream. I'd like to have so many. There are loads of people I would love to have on the stream, but here's his. So Jenna Ellis is a total clown. Her lawsuits on Trump's team hurt any chances he may have had at legitimately overturning the 2020 election. She is now grifting on DeSantis' campaign, which rightfully routinely called her a grifter a couple months ago. Typical. So even the DeSantis campaign will not take this. Even the DeSantis campaign is, that's what I'm getting, is even she is simping hard for Daddy Ron, Daddy Don, but she cannot get anywhere. Oh man, this is glorious. So pro swing trading on Twitter also wrote, Jen Ellis has overtaken Bill Mitchell as the most insufferable person on Twitter. Nobody starts more drama or throws out more insults than Jenna Ellis. Then she turns around, plays the woman card, and pretends to be the victim. Gross. She is so And then here's another one. Jenna, we don't need to put much effort into showing people that you are around who never liked Trump. Your own words prove that. Exhibit A, Facebook post from March 17th, 2016. Stop lying to people in effort to be a perpetual online victim. So let's read this, okay? I could spend a full-time job just resorting to ridiculously illogical, inconsistent, and blatantly stupid arguments supporting Trump. But here's the thing. His supporters don't care about facts and logic. That is not true. His supporters actually care more about facts and logic than he does. Look at the vaccine. They aren't seeking the truth. Again, lies from a woman who called herself a Christian. Trump probably could shoot someone in the middle of NYC and not lose support. Well, why don't we look at the context of that? We should look at the context because that seems like a quote that was taken out of context. I could be wrong, but you're going to have to try and get me. You're going to have to try and let me know later, but where was I? And this is the cult eliminative reason why this nation is in such a terrible shape. We don't have truth seekers. We have narcissists. Oh, how ironic. You didn't need to roast yourself like that, Jenna. Or should I call you Jebba? Jebba the Hutt. Let's see. And here's Lucky here who is saying, ever since Team DeSantis started to associate with disgusting degenerates like John Carlo and David Rebull, he has plummeted in the polls. When Janet Ellis is associated with DeSantis, expect him to drop into the low teens. But I'll say this. When it was announced really that the Bushes, Paul Ryan, Karl Rove were backing DeSantis, and I expect them to be at DeSantis events when he inevitably, because ignore all the people saying that, oh, they're backing out. They're railroading him to run. These people can't help themselves. They will run DeSantis, and I don't expect his events to be like the Trump events are like, I expect them to be more corporate establishment events, which only feature fake talking, which only feature actors, fake, phony actors whose job is to lie and grift. So, what do you think? We're going to go more into this, so yes, point. I think I read this, yeah. But DeSantis is in no way going to be. Tommy Egan, who also, I believe he follows me. Yes, he does. He writes this, which I hate to say I agree. Jenna Ellis is worse than Stormy Daniels. Jenna Ellis is a traitor to this country. She infiltrated MAGA and sabotaged the election fraud investigations. I remember Joel Skousen back in 2020. He was talking about how there were grifters, and he brought Pam Bondi, Giuliani, which, I mean, I think he's walked back on those, but I think he also, I'm not sure, I'll have to find the clip later. I think he brought up Jenna Ellis as well. Because if there's anyone, Jenna Ellis is 100%, and he's one of these milquetoast conservative who portrays themselves. They just like to go along, and when I first supported Trump, I was only 13 years old. I was like, I'll just support the party's candidate. But I actually went down and discovered, and I am now here. I have discovered that Trump was the man needed, and if in late 2015, when I was brainwashed by the media, if you had told me that I would be crying when it was announced Biden had won in 2020, if you had told me Trump was going to get elected, I would love him. But he was going to end up losing to Joe Biden in 2020, I would end the cry. I would think you were crazy, but that's what happened. I ended up falling. I just loved Trump so much. He did so much, and I was kind of skeptical, but then I remembered loyalty comes first. That is something that I have that Jenna Ellis will never have. She is a grifter. She grifts. I am loyal to whoever will make the country great again, and that appears to be Donald Trump, who for 4 years made this country one of the best in the world, brought back to a time where it was glorious. And Joe Biden comes in, oh, America's back. We're the nice, loving guys who fight for democracy, yet we send money to neo-Nazis. And if DeSantis gets in, he will continue. He will be the Bushes. He will 100% be the Bushes. There's no doubt in my mind that he will be a Bush. We'll see more ramped up wars. you'll just see a repeat of the Bush presidency. You're not going to see anything new happen. So, and I'm going to stop sharing for now. So, I think it's disgusting. And there's a video I wanted to show. It was a funny video, but unfortunately it got taken down and I can't find it. And then there's people like Ghost of Trump Tower saying that, showing a photo. Let me get it up. Jebba, block my boy. Jebba is blocked. And she went after Alex Bershwitz over a meme. She's literally the Biden DOJ at this point. She is the Biden Department of Justice at this point. You can't look. There's people who are pointing out the hypocrisy. She is the literal sanctimony.
Shame.
Let's see. Oh, then here's something, Rich. So, here's what I sent to Newsweek when asked to comment on why you offended. Yeah, just a meme. Sexual harassment and threats of violence in comparison to sex workers are never okay legally or ethically. So, just going after people like Alec Bershwitz, Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, who actually for a trans, I mean, there's some base trans people out there. You know, I don't have anything wrong with trans people. I wouldn't do it myself. I wouldn't want my kids to. Yeah, I'm certainly not my kids when they're young, and I probably wouldn't want it when they're adult, but I'm okay with people like Kate and Jenner or Blair because I don't have authority. They have authority over themselves, and you know, me at some point, I still have authority, but I could definitely talk about more. It's a complicated when you're just bringing up adults. Obviously when you're bringing up children, yes, it's definitely clear, and we see that with the whole Mr. Beast thing, which I might get back into because Sunny V2 posted, but I just went off on a tangent, unrelated. But she talked about Alec Bershwitz, who was sent. Let me actually get this up because your boy Alex Bershwitz was sent. Let me get this up. Here it is. I just received a cease and desist letter from the in-house counsel of a Mississippi corporation for posting a picture that I saw and reshared of a woman who many say is a grifter named Jebba Ellis. Message received, tweet deleted. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm not even sure what he's. So, this is great. I guess because he had photoshopped a photo of Janet Ellis onto Stormy Daniels or something, used an image, used Photoshop with Janet Ellis and Stormy Daniels, and like it's a meme. Stop being such a baby. It's just a meme. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Like, I can get defamation, okay? I can 100% get this guy. So this is just someone, Evan, who he's a liberal. Oh, he wrote, "You mean to tell me Janet Ellis is a lawyer? She couldn't even win a queer argument." So this guy, he's a clearly also had TES, but we've got actually. Oh, let's pull some stuff up, shall we? Shall we? So, mostly true for Trump supporters. Also, the logic can be supplied, and there, she's got the fact that you compare Trump supporters to this. This is why I'm implying she's trying to compare Trump supporters to Hillary Clinton, which is disgusting. Hillary Clinton is a war criminal. Hillary Clinton is a monster. Like what Hillary did with the basket of deplorables. It is 100% what Hillary did with the basket of deplorables. And yet, people will still vote for Trump. Trump values are not conservative, but they're also not American. America first is not American. Get out of here, you grifter. This woman is such a grifter. She's a hypocrite. There's more, actually. Let me actually hang on. Let me find some more. Yeah, and apparently suing him over a meme. Here's the thing that Alex Bershwitz had to take down, which I don't think he should. Her name is Jebba. Her name is Cry Baby now. Jebba Ellis digging, like, come on, that's funny. She would not survive the Modern Warfare 2. Hang. Let's see. I'm going to try to, because there's a lot of evidence. There is like compiles of evidence, and I hope it didn't get deleted. I'm going to, because she deserved to be pummeled. And I might not even be able to get to the stuff. I'll probably have to go through that quickly, but let me get this up. Because the grift from this woman is she is 100% a grifter. She accused Carrie Lake? What a trash person. I'm going to find it because there is mounds of evidence, and I'm seeing tweets from a lot of people. I'm really looking. Yeah. I hope that Trump never appoints this. I can't find it. If someone wants to end up sharing it, I can cover it later. Because I can't find it. Oh, oh well. So fortunately, we couldn't find it. So I'm going to, I guess, move on to the next topic. So I planned on covering. Let me see. Where'd it go? So I had it up somewhere. Hang on. Hang on. Me. So this is my friend on Twitter who goes by the username Crazy Gecko. Please follow him. Actually, it was what he wrote. So the X app is kind of apparently the everything app, and apparently, I mean, I guess you're supposed to sorry. So apparently, all right. So well, better organize things a little less. As is, I prefer to use YouTube to watch videos and lives, and Discord to talk to my followers, and iFood to order my meals. Organization is the key. And I say decentralization is agree. It's like agree. That's why we are in dire need of new plans. But I also agree that there's more competition in the market. That's why I'm focusing on Rumble. I guess he has a Rumble. Hey, yes, he does. As actually go. Hang on. I'm going to actually go follow him on Rumble. Oh, in a bit. Uh, I'll probably do it later because don't know the information off the top of my head, and I don't want to leak any information. And because if I do, the crazies are going to be after me. So, but go at least follow him. Go at least follow him. And man, I like not just because he's a gecko, but because he's based. I mean, the gecko part. Yes, I had two upper geckos. That's something that you probably never knew about me. Is I had two leopard geckos who loved very much. But that's beyond the point. The point is, and he makes a good point. I don't want the everything app. I like to have organization and of what is going an app that's good for ordering food, good like Discord, or there's that new one. I forgot what it's called. It begins with the G. I was gonna say Grindr, but I'm pretty sure that's the gay dating app. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I'm sure many of you will. Please correct me also on Twitter if you may. Another thing I would like to get into is, and let me pull it up. So I want to pull up. So I think we're all familiar with the nation known as La France. If you're not, then you're a dumbass. I mean, I don't know how anyone can be. But anyway, so recently there's been a lot of backlash, and I know this is kind of old, but it's starting to be up again. And let's see, this is a clip, I guess. I mean, we know the history of France. For French history is how I got into history as. It's kind of loud. Topping protests across France as Mad Macron addresses the nation. And give France its credit, they're one of the nations that hasn't provided a lot of support to Ukraine, and they have also been very well. I'm not sure if this is Macron's own will or if he's being told by someone. Sorry. Let's see. So, let's actually get some videos and photos. Because this protest is crazy. It's going on in France. Oh. Not sure if that should be. But I'm seeing a lot of either it's beautiful French. Almost saw something I shouldn't. All right, let me get this one up because So in France right now, there's currently ongoing pro. I'm. We shouldn't be surprised that the French are like this. It's France. Oh, I mean these were from a couple days ago. Yeah, we get the. Let me actually share this video.
Whoa! On enlève les masques et tout ça. Allez, on enlève. La protection, c'est aussi. Forcément. Enlève tout ça, dépêche-toi. Enlève.
Shame. You are getting. This is not a good. I'm not sure what. Can peel. I don't know, but France looks like it's on the verge of a civil war right now. I mean, if you're seeing what's going on there in France over the past few weeks, and this, some of the stuff I'm not even sure. Oh, definitely I can't show that. That's not even a related topic. Yeah, I gotta be careful with some of these where I go on some of these tabs because hang on, maybe if I type in France protests, I will get much better results. How are we looking? Good? All right. So here's another one. I'm going to share screen.
On avance, on vous rejoint.
Yeah, it's really not good. And I see we've got some more people coming in. Welcome to the stream. So currently we're going on about France, and I want to get people's thoughts. Look at that. We're live. So I'm with people in chat. I want you to ask, should we continue to cover the stuff going on in France, or should we go back to the Jebba Ellis or move on to another unexpected topic I had, which is Mark Hamill getting called out for unknowingly supporting Ukrainian Nazis. Should we? I'm going to put how do I do this? Let's see. I'm going to actually go in. I just comment down below. Comment in the live stream feed if you want me to continue covering this or go to another one. It looks like if you want me to cover another topic, I will gladly do, or we can continue what we were doing with France. Appears that everyone's content with me hovering, but I just want to know what the people are saying right now. So, and I'm actually shocked. Why can't us in America, whenever our government does something that's unconstitutional, why can't they just? This is from 2 days ago. So, why can't we just peacefully protest? I mean, I don't want to be like this. This is violent. The French, obviously. Let me tell you, this is getting off hand. That's how civil wars start. They don't start like just in a couple months. It takes years of buildup. That's how the American Civil Wars really started. It was so they tell you it's about slavery. It was never. It was all about slave right, not slave. It was about states' rights. States' rights. God, that was a Freudian slip. I had a Biden moment there, but it was about states' rights. The Civil War. The South felt threatened and okay, we get rid of your slavery. Big deal. Well, and yes, I think slavery is wrong, but I think this individual states should have outlawed it, and then have a 13th Amendment, which I mean, it's a good thing that the 13th Amendment, but also there's precedent. There's a lot of precedent when you're talking about federal law, but that's a discussion for another time. Perhaps if I get Razor Fist on, who is a very well versed on this stuff. He actually has a video on LinkedIn, which I've linked before. You should watch that if you want a better view. So, there's a couple of things going on. There's a couple of camera views. Let's get this actually up right now. So, share screen. Yeah, it's and I think we are nearing the final straw. We're going to soon have at least until I want to say 3:15, maybe a bit earlier to. So I want to get into some of this Mark Hamill stuff because this broke last night. All right, let's actually get the article up. Let me get the Twitter. What's going on? Fortunately, I'm having some issues. So let me bring up on Twitter because apparently it doesn't want to. And so he was in a Zoom. So Mark Hamill, we all know he played Luke Skywalker. He played the Joker. Played many roles. Well, if you're a Walter fan like myself, he was in the second one. But here is, whoa, we've got going here. So during a That was weird. Her light just flickered. So he was on a Zoom, and he was, I guess, during Sean Penn. I didn't see the actual video, but apparently he was staying with literal fashion. So apparently this is a Nazi symbol used by the Azov Battalion. Yeah. I mean, why can't you be like this? I ironically have my New Hope, and this isn't really anything to Star Wars or say. There's a town in Pennsylvania called New Hope, and this is one of the shirts that is still at one of the stores. It's a nice little town, actually. Yeah, I've been there quite a bit. Beautiful place, but let's see, because there's definitely more information. This is a guy who has a severe case of TDS. He calls Trump a fascist. He calls Trump a Nazi. Meanwhile, he's mean with literal Nazis. If I find the video, I will. And then Adam Kinzinger. Oh my God, Adam Kinzinger might be one of the dumbest people, or there's a reason he's no longer in Congress. He was one of the dumbest people in Congress. If you mean, this is so freaking ironic. This is so ironic. And there's actually some truth about this. Why, if you look at why Star Wars, it was created with, I mean, obviously, the Battle of Endor was supposed to be a Vietnam style battle. Come on, let's return. And we can get into that there. I'd like to get into that with other, but apparently here it is. So we're going.
Я хотів почати з висловлювання вдячності за ваш внесок в очі в небі, який допомагає нам в боротьбі проти імперії в Україні.
We are all like Luke Skywalker.
Really? Because I don't think Luke Skywalker was perpetuating genocide. I mean, maybe Jake Skywalker. I don't know. Jake Skywalker doesn't exist. The sequel trilogy doesn't exist. There's only 6 films in the expanded universe. There is no such thing as the sequels. But continue.
The Chewbacca, Leia.
Oh, this makes me feel cringe. This makes me feel so cringe. And if you ever tune into one of Hawes's streams or Jackson Hinkle, this is something Hawes, I believe is how you pronounce it, but he talks about this whenever he brings up the Ukraine war, is that they try and make it seem being black and white. I got news for you. It ain't so black and white. Where were you when the Ukrainians were shelling the Donbass?
The famous Jedi. We are fighting for a better future. Just like all of them did in the movies. Like,
I don't know about that.
Well, me even having like Leia vibes now a little bit now.
Well, I think our movie was very relatable because it was basically a fable or a fairy tale for children. And like he says, it portrayed someone who didn't have any particular skills. You know, Luke was just a farm boy, but by following his heart and doing the right thing, not for himself, but for all the people. He was able to succeed in a way that he never could have expected.
Also, I have a question. It's a question from my kids, because
Okay.
I have 3 kids, and every kid I'm growing up, we're going from the Star Wars story. And my girls ask me, what's your favorite film out of your filmography?
I also have 3 children. 2 of them like Star Wars. My middle son is like, yeah, it's not for me. But in terms of Star Wars,
In terms of that, he's like, yeah, you're kind of a dick, father.
I was impressed with Empire Strikes Back because it was deeper and more cerebral. It's not hard to see the
Clearly very serious. We're talking about movies when there's a war going on.
parallels between the Ukrainians being the rebels and Russia being the evil empire.
Oh my god. Do I need to do it? Do I need to do it? Do I need to do it? We are going Slava Ukraini! Slava Ukraini! Give your money to Zelensky. Absolutely insane.
It's obvious.
And if we talk about your career and your films, so the drones helps us to find the plans of the.
Oh my god. This is so cringe. If you ever see the Rush any footage, this is people treat this like a movie or a sports event. When there are actual human lives involved, the actual people are actually losing their homes, and they treat it like it's all a big game.
Death Star, and they find the weak points where we can attack the enemy and they occupied our territory.
Well,
Oh my god, I feel.
thank you, and keep up the good fight. You're fighting the good fight. You're doing a great job. You're winning.
I wouldn't say that. Have you seen those leaks? Yeah, I don't think Ukraine winning, to say the least. Quite contrary, I actually say the Russians are winning if you looked at it, despite the fact that Ukraine has all this supposed advanced equipment from the United States. Now they're saying that they're going to schedule the offensive for April 30th. Oh yeah, just tell the Russians.
And I know the force is with each and every one of you. So fight on.
I'm sorry, everyone, that I had to subject you to that. Claw me, ratio me, please. That was disgusting. I feel terrible for that. That was so cringe. Well, all I know is Jeremy Griggs has Cobra Cast, and for any of those who are watching, go to that. I believe he usually probably around midnight, so probably as Comics Division is finishing up Yelling with Parked Cars on his channel, Cobra Cast starts. So should we recommend Mark Hamill for the Beard of Shame? I think Mark Hamill deserves the Beard of Shame. For a lot of reasons. The fact that this is so pathetic. Oh, such a clown. I kind of do think he deserves Jake Skywalker now. I kind of do think he's an actual insane lunatic. He is actually insane. He is. I just can't believe that. I'll go get to past the hour mark, then I think I'm going to start to wrap things up. So if you've enjoyed, please comment down below how you share the after streams, please. I'm asking you. Take clips also. I will give people permission to take clips out of the channel, and after that, I don't know if even Zelensky, he probably thinks it's so pathetic. And I'm kind of surprised Zelensky wasn't in that meeting. And they said the Sean Penn was. I didn't see. Maybe they're talking about a different one. I don't know. All I know is that was hard to watch, given what we all know. Oh my God, that was so painful to watch. Like, that was awful. That was actually some of the most. That is cringe. That is peak cringe. I don't think I can do. So, all right, chat, would you want me to continue? All right. I think I'm going to actually end it here. I need oh boy, I need to go lay down after I heard that. That was some cringe, but share the after stream. Thanks for all of you who came in. Be sure to tune tomorrow when my friend Dan is going to be in. Share link. God bless you. God bless America. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.